dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Nasir Little out there with Bol. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Okogie in at the three. Good on the triple.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
They double him with James. Pass to Okogie. Here's the three. And rebounded by Connect.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The three from LeBron. Cans it from downtown. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Morris outside. Here's Bol. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
The Suns shooting 43% from the field. Outside, Jones. Morris against Thomas. At the elbow, it's Little. Okogie for three. No good on that one. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Connect. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Connect's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morris against Thomas. Left side, Jones. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
What a smart player Tyus Jones is. He knows when to seize his opportunities.
Launches it. Connect. No good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Jones. He shoots again. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Phoenix making a change here. Lee's checked in from the arc. And the Lakers with another miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. And Connect gets it to go.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
They get it back. Pass to Connect. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Lee, lays it up off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Connect, covered by Lee. No good on the three.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Morris passes to Little. He's looking for Bol and finds him. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points for Golden Connect.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
The wide open shot by Little. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Connect. Defended by Little. The three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Over in the corner, Lee. Plenty of space. Goes back up. And Bull with the lay-in. Bull's got 8 here in the quarter.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
The 3 from LeBron sinks the three-pointer. James has got 20 points.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Uncovered. And the basket by Okogie.
Well, it's critical that Josh Okogie connect right here. The mid-range jumper was available. Knock it down.
From deep LeBron. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now here's Lee. Defense right on him. Pass to Bull. And a wide open look for Lee. And rebounded by Connect.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
A 3 ball. Rebound by the Suns.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low. And Lee with the stuff.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now Connect. Nailed from three-point land.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Little gets the bucket.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Here's Connect. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
No good from Lee. The Lakers shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Here's Connect, covered by Lee. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just the longest fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And Lee with the stuff.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Connect. They get it back. For the 3. Drops in the tray. Connect's got 27 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Morris passes to Okogie. Down the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Reeves outside. Here's McGee, and good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
The pass to Little. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's. Morris against James. This one for three. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 26.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now, here is Morris. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Morris.
The assist from
Morris has got 9
Morris.
assists now tonight. And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. James with the bucket.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the middle. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You cannot overestimate how good it is to have a quality passer like Monte Morris.
From deep LeBron. Plumlee with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for Phoenix. And it's Little finishing it off.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
LeBron James on the wing. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Morris. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
The shot's good from McGee.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Passes to Reeves. There's Russell with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays, and then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively, but you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.